What's up with it, y'all? What is the deal? What is the deal, man? I tell you what, man, this is one of the roughest days, man, that I've, as a Raider fan that I've ever had to really deal with, man, because man, salute to everybody, man. Salute. Man, this is a rough ass day, man. This is rough. And I wasn't going to go on. I was like, man, it's what is there to talk about, right? It's like, damn, what is it? The death of the Raider Equinox, man. Salute. Salute to everybody in the place to be, man. Let me give a few shout outs to everybody that's in the room today. My brother, Van City Raider, man. What's the deal, brother? Peace to you. Peace be upon you, my guy. Daniel Kim, always faithful, always in a place to be. Luis Garcia, the defense did not make the proper adjustments in the second half. No way Kelsey should have had 4 TDs. Everyone knew he was going to get the ball, and we still couldn't stop him. Absolutely ridiculous. Louis Garcia, you know what? Can't argue with that, man. I definitely can't argue with that. But there are other factors that to me reign more omnipresent than Travis Kelsey, even though he did shit all over us. Bambino, 26-78. The refs were terrible. Bad calls and no calls on both teams. That shit was unreal. Bambino, you know what? It's a reality that I've gotten used to being a Raider fan over all these years, and you should have too. My brother, this is the reality of the state of affairs in the National Football League as it pertains to the way that they officiate games that involve the Raiders. This is what it is. This is how it is. This is how it's going to be. You got to know as a Raider fan that you got to beat the referees and you got to beat the other team, right? And also within that, they have to make new and inventive ways on national television to make a mockery of the Raiders. We can go back to the tuck rule. That's the easy one, right? We can even go to the fucking index card one. You guys remember that one? The index card. You remember that one? The index card game. We can go back to that. Now this one is going to be the phantom defensive holding call, a call that hasn't been called in 7 years. Guess the last time they called it on Khalil Mack. Chris Ariola, I didn't hit the snooze button, bro. I messed up on the times, my brother. Damn. Willie 2 games back of the teams that are at the bottom of the AFC playoffs. Damn. That's a sobering thought, my brother. But you know what? It's not the end of the world, man. This is not the end of the world, man, because the Raiders, really, to be quite honest with you, man, need to decide what direction they're trying to go here. Because right now, we are in a weird space, man. We're in a space where, our playoff hopes have dwindled down to a veritable glimmer. You know what I mean? Like teams that go, 1-4, man, have 11% chance of making the playoffs, man. That's slim to none, right? But what we've seen this year is that the Raiders, talent-wise, can play with anybody in the National Football League. But as the great Bill Parcells always has said, you are what your record says you are. So we're a bad football team. Now, why is that? Now, we need to get to the crux of that today on Raider Nation Unlimited. Let me get some more of these, man. Tavio Smith, pain. Tavio Harris, man, pain. Raider Geo, sad. It's a fact. Alex Martin, Raider fan, salute. Still ranked 14th in the power rankings. Bentley the Gent, my brother, you know what's crazy about that, man? I never buy into power rankings when we winning, and I damn sure don't buy in them when we losing, my guy. Westside Media, my dog Ern, what is the deal? Salute to you, my brother. Peace be upon you, my brother. Cam Gilbert, 2014. You hear about the Chiefs, KKK Kingdom fans calling our players the N-word and throwing glass bottles into the halftime? We're going to get into that, bro. We're going to get into the comings and goings of the Chief Kingdom, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? Because, look, man, if you look at the way the pendulum swung yesterday, that is a telltale sign of referees being terrified. And Lincoln Kennedy spoke yesterday about him seeing Andy Reid having a long conversation with the refs at halftime. A long conversation. It's like, bro, look, I don't like to be the guy to come on this platform, man, and pontificate and talk about things that I don't know to be true. But the way the game went yesterday made the National Football League and its officiating crew look like the WWE. It looked real, dude. Man, the way that game, I could have sat down with a pen and a piece of paper and a pad and wrote out the end of that game. It felt like I already knew what was going to happen. When that guy made that field goal, man, that 59-yarder, I said, man, I know what's about to happen. I could see it coming. Wasted. What the F, bro? Horrible bleeding. My God. Yes, man. Raider Ribs, man. My dog, man. Raider Ribs, where you been, dog? Man, it's terrible, man. Like, yo, I look. So, I came on today because I know we all going through it as a nation, bro. Like, Raider fans, we going through it right now, man. And it's like I just feel like, bro, it's not a whole lot of analysis that I'm gonna give you, man. I don't have no analysis for you, dog. What I know is that we've won one game. We've lost some heartbreaking games. We've lost these games, I think, by a grand total of 12 points, man. Moral victories are for bums and losers. And there's a lot of comings and goings that's coming out of the Raiders, man. And there's a lot of bullshit that's going on around Devonte Adams today, which, I feel bad, man. I feel terrible, bro, because I feel like Devonte Adams is somebody, man, that he deserved better than this kind of like foolishness, bro. Like he really do, man. This dude is a fucking this dude is a talent, bro. This dude is one of the more special talents that we've seen, bro. And he gave the Raiders a chance, bro. He wanted to be here, man. And for that, I'll be forever grateful for Davante Adams wanting to come here, bro. Like normally you gotta persuade fucking free agents to come to the Raiders over the last few years. Ever since Al's been gone, you gotta persuade him, you gotta bribe him. You didn't have to do that. We're getting a guy that's in his prime. Yeah, well, you go out and Carson Palmer wasn't a free agent. We had to trade for him, but he was no longer in his prime. You know, we can go on and on and on. We had to trade capital for your guy Antonio Clown. He never wanted to really be here. You know what I'm saying? This is a guy who left Aaron Rodgers to be here, man. And it's just like, man, he deserves better than this, man. He really does, man. All the controversy, all of the bullshit, all of the stuff that's kind of like, like sullying his name and his brand, it really, really bothers me, man. Anthony Estrada, my dog, you already know, salute, Wasted. Just stopping by and paying my tab, supporting my brother, man. And I really, really appreciate it because I need your support on a day like this, man. I'm down bad today, my bro. So is everybody else here. My dog, Chris Ariola. Overall, we ran with the best and put it to him. Hate to lose, clean up the BS, win, win, win. Yeah, Chris, man, it sound good, bro. But I can't cling to that, bro. Because the thing about losing is like a sickness, man. It's like losing is like cigarettes, bro. It's a stench that gets on you. That's what losing is like. You I don't know if you smoke or whether you don't or whether you do, right? But you ever be around somebody that doesn't smoke, and when they come into your presence, you can smell that they smoke. You can smell it. You go into their car, you go into their house, you can smell that they smoke cigarettes. It's a stench that is left on you. That is what happens with losing. Then, as the season careens out of control, you find new and more inventive ways to lose. This is serious, bro. This is very, very serious, man. We get tired of everyone talking about Adams like he walked up and pushed the guy. Bro ran right into him. And yo, Donovan 209, my dog, man. We tapped in out in Vegas, man. This is my dog, man. Donovan, we're gonna talk about the Davante thing very, very quickly. Yo, we gotta get to the super, bro. Jeff Wellen, man. Thank you for the $5 super, my brother. $5.99. Bro. Thank you, my brother. Adams' mindset right now. Why do you think Adam signed here? Play with Carr, play with the Raiders, or play to win? I think it's a little bit of both. I don't think these things are mutually exclusive, but I think you know, I think at the forefront of Davante Adams' mindset to sign here, Primos, is that he wanted to be a Raider. I think second of all is that well, really the main thing is to get closer to home and get closer to family. And then if he was going to do that and he was going to leave a great situation in Green Bay, then why not go play for my childhood team? You know what I mean? Why not do that? I got the chance. They got the money, man. Everything's lining up, and I got one of my good friends at quarterback. So let me go do that. I think a lot is made of Derek Carr. You know what I'm saying? I think there's a couple of guys in the league that Devonte Adams will probably play with, but I think that it made more sense for him to go play with Derek because, let's say, for instance, they have room in Buffalo for him. Would it make more sense to play with Josh Allen because Josh Allen's a better quarterback? Probably. But then he's further away from his family. So geographically, this made sense for him. Financially, it made sense for him. And it made sense for him to play with his buddy who he felt like can get it done. And what's happening is we're getting that losing stench all over this guy, man. And it's crazy, man. It's insane, man. Darth Vader, my dog. Yo, Waller isn't acting like a punk. He is a punk. Bro, Gawerb. Dog, I'm the only guy, and I got killed for this, who said that I did not want us to sign Darren Waller this season. I wanted him to prove himself this year. When they signed him, you got to buy into it. So you got to say, hey, man, this is something that makes us a dynamic offense. But I've said, what has Darren Waller proved? And people killed me. People tried to talk about, the race card and how the Raiders don't sign. Like I had all kinds of weirdo shit get thrown at me when I said we shouldn't sign Darren Waller. And now the chickens have come home to roost, like the great Malcolm X has said. Now he's sitting on the sideline with a soft tissue injury because he really wasn't working out during camp. Listen, man, the proof's in the pudding, bro. You know what I mean? Like, this is a guy who went to a basketball game for his girlfriend, not his wife. We could have been at a game with his brothers and his teammates. This is a man who's making rap records. This is a man who's all over the podcast circuit right now. This is a man who is trying to make his brand better and bigger. He wants to cross over. This is a man who had a contract with 2 years left on it. Think about this. The Raiders didn't owe him anything, bro. They shouldn't have gave him anything. Like, I would have preferred if the Raiders played this the way Gruden played the Khalil Mack situation. I'd have no problem with that. I had no, because, at the end of the day, bro, listen, if I can get something for this guy, if I can get a fucking blue chip defender for this guy, a corner, a linebacker, a defensive tackle for this guy, and get that contract out of here, they can have Darren Waller, bro. Darren Waller, like, bro, like, what good is the guy right at this point? This is a man who is not playing right now. And it looks like his priorities are really fucked up. They look way fucked up, man. I don't care what nobody says. Hopefully, this isn't like 2016-17 seasons. Make the playoffs off close games, and then next year, everything goes the opposite direction. Bro, this is exactly what's happening, bro. JRS, this is exactly what's happening. And what you got to ask yourself is that that's a catastrophic thing, because now what's going to wind up happening is something's got to give. That's why I'm taking it so hard, because something's got to give. Like, a lot of times I get mad at Derek. I want Derek to be better. I want him to play better. And I say, if he can't get it done, then we need to get rid of him, right? But the thing is, yo, so what's going to want to happen is that the guy is going to play good enough to cast a shadow of a doubt on whether we should get rid of him. And then what's going to wind up happening is that you're going to have all of these guys here who are talented guys who are going to have to deal with somebody who's substandard at quarterback next year. Because trust and fucking believe, Josh McDaniels is probably not going anywhere. It's going to be Derek. Maybe they might rock out and come back again next year with the same cast of characters. But the only way you improve this roster is you got to get rid of one of the guys that are considered a blue chip guy, so you can make some space to bring in other people. Maybe you might need to use that person to bring in someone from another roster to help with some of the deficiencies of this team. The one thing this team is not lacking is offensive weapons. It's time to me. I trade Darren Waller, man, if I can get a defensive tackle. But I don't even want to put that in the air because the thing is, what is his value at this point? What is his value? You know what I mean? Here we go, fam. The NFL lost last night. After this BS, how many home teams going to chant and intimidate the refs for favorable calls? Now they've seen the Chiefs get away with it, bro. See, that is exactly what happened. But see, the difference between the Chief fan base and other fan bases is that I feel like the Chief fan base tries to act like they're like the heartland of America. But dude, the, what I saw yesterday, man, was it looked like a fucking. I mean, it looked like those guys' lives was in danger, bro. It's ridiculous. It was ridiculous, bro. My brother Mike Nina, man, thank you for the $20 super chat, my brother. Tough loss. Defense should have stayed aggressive, and Waller is SOF capital T. Soft. Good game plan. We're 8th in offense, 29th in defense, brother. Carr will be better off without the Raiders than the Raiders without Carr. What QB will we take in the draft, bro? And the crazy thing about it is that we're going to play just well enough to be outside of taking a quarterback in the draft. So it gets to the point where, like, this loss wasn't on Derek. This loss wasn't on Derek. Derek is starting to play better. He's starting to look more and more like himself every week. It seems like he's starting to get the offense down. He's asserting himself. He's playing better, man. But man, look, everybody talk about Caleb Williams. We're not going to be that high in the draft, I don't think. I don't think we're that. But right now, we're the end of the worst team in the league. But I don't think we're going to be close to that. I think after this bye week, we're going to start stacking some wins. But we're in mediocrity hell right now. And I got to ask you guys, because I've been rambling. I'm going to get to some of the comments in the chat. What do we do, man? What do you guys see for improving this roster? Do we keep everything the same, or as my brother John James say, waste it? So what do we do? Cut off our nose to save face? Wallers, McDaniel, bye-bye. My thing is that, when you talk about Josh McDaniel, bro, when you see what he did in Denver, and it's looking like things are getting the same way here, he looks even worse here. Can you keep him around? Can you keep this guy around, bro? This look, all of the magic from the Belichick tree, the Patriot tree, all of the Patriot success over the years, man, all of that magic, right? All of that magic left with number 12. The magic from the Patriot dynasty is down in Tampa Bay right now. It's Tampa Bay right now, bro. That's where all of the magic is going. You see, my guys in the chat, man, y'all been showing up, man. We got almost 300 in the room, man. Y'all got to get wasted. Y'all got to get wasted, man. And matter of fact, man, pay y'all bar tabs, man. Get wasted with me, man. I'm sorry, I'm like down. So it's a rough day, man. It's a rough day, man. Wasted at work now with the Chiefs fans. They keep bringing it up. Yes. Rated critique, soft. Fuck Kansas City, fuck the Chief, and their barbecue sucks. Damn, Rated critique. Rated critique went full Tupac. He said, fuck the Chiefs as a staff, a label, and as a football team. I love it. I love it. Westside Media, Eddie Murphy, SOF capital T, soft. You already know. See, Ern, we have a certain age, brother. You already know, man. So y'all are cheering me up, man. I'm getting more like myself right here, man. The Chiefs went 1-5 one year and made the playoffs. What you think? I think that has nothing to do with us, brother. For real. I think we down bad right now, man. I would love to see it because we got that extra game. So maybe, but we down bad right now, my brother. Definitely need some defensive changes. Need to get players to fit the scheme. Rated John. My thing is that where are we getting them players, though? Where are we getting these guys, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, if we get them guys, it's probably not coming this season. The only way we're gonna get some help is if we go out there and take the road less travel and make some in-season trades. That's it. I see other teams trade for Deion Jones. There's going to be a fire sale with the Carolina Panthers. Derek Brown, like your life depended on it. If they're going to save this season, they're going to have to go and make some trades because they're like a lot of these like free agent guys that people are talking about that can help the team. Nobody's going to want to come here willingly on a losing football team, bro. Nobody wants to do that. So you got to go out there and go poach some talent, man. What moves do I think we make this bye week? To be quite honest with you, I don't think they make any moves that move the needle. These guys have this ancestral kind of feel about what they do. They tend to go and grab players that they have a connection with. And there's not anybody out there that's floating around that's going to help this thing. The one good thing I saw about yesterday's game, and I don't know if that's indicative of the fact that the Chiefs' front four is not as great as it once was. Frank Clark looks like he's slowing down a little bit. But our offensive line looked pretty damn good. And I think that's a symptom of us running the ball and them guys imposing their will and getting downfield and feeling confident in their blocking scheme. Their Mumford looked great yesterday. Yeah, they made some rookie mistakes. Parham made a few mistakes. But, man, they looked pretty damn good as far as I'm concerned. Pretty damn good. Robert Cisneros, my dog. What's the deal, man? Add a defensive tackle, a cornerback. Oh, and we going 7 straight now. Bro, from your lips to God's ears, I'm not no quitter. I'm not giving up. I ain't giving up on this team. I ain't giving up on the Raiders. I'm not giving up on the season. I'm just letting y'all know. I ain't giving up. The Equinox, people have hit me and they said the Equinox is over. The Equinox is a fraud. And the thing is, I almost came on here apologetic because I feel like, man, I got everybody, not like I personally got everybody riled up. We all were riled up about this season. You know what I'm saying? But I'm usually more measured with things. But, man, what they did this offseason was phenomenal. And we were all excited. But right now we down to earth, man. So now it's about getting it in the mud and getting these yards and these wins and stacking these wins the hard way, man. And I feel like it can be done. But what needs to change is at the top. And this Josh McDaniels needs to change his philosophy, bro. He needs to get back to the basics of football. Kelsey, a Raider killer. Not much they could do. He plays backyard ball and organized ball like a damn pro. That's a fact, bro. J. Rowe, my guy, wasted. How does McDaniel sell his team on his system from here on out? Bro, I personally feel like he has to humble himself and ingratiate himself to this team. He can't address them from a place of his experience with the Patriots. He can't address them from a place of arrogance. He has to address this team from a place of humbleness and contrition. And he needs to show this team that, listen, a tweak here, a tweak here, a bad decision of mine, we win these games. So theoretically, my system does work. I got in the way of our success, and I'm sorry for that. And see, that's my biggest problem with what happened during the press conference. That's why I had to turn that shit off. I don't see any contrition. I don't see any sorrow. I don't see a guy that's apologetic at all, and it bothers the living shit out of me, man. I'm going to have to be honest with all of y'all. See, Chad, you want some bullshit, bro. We are not bringing Gruden back. We are good to go right now. We got sold some magic beans with McDaniels. He looks lost. Hanzo, thing about it is, this is a movie we've all seen before, bro. And I'm really upset at myself, bro, for falling for the banana in the tailpipe. I mean, how many times around the National Football League have we seen Matt Patricia's a genius? Man genius. Josh McDaniels, Volume 1. You know what I mean? Like, bro, all of these Patriot, Romeo Crennel. Look, the magic in New England is TB12 and Coach Belichick. Do I think that Josh McDaniels is a bright guy? Yeah. He's no bum. But do I think that unchecked power has corrupted this man? I feel like 1,010%. My dog Earn, on the brighter side, we have 10 straight winnable games coming up out of the bye week. Earn, this is the crazy thing. Nothing is winnable to me. Everything is winnable or losable. We are not a good enough football team to say that we should win anything. So to me, it is all what it is, man. My dog, Arlene Howland, became a new YouTube channel member. My God. Raider Nation Unlimited, thanks you. Wasted, thanks you. Thank you for joining the Wasted Talent Army, my brother. Appreciate you, bro. Wasted, do you think since McDaniels is picky with this offense, we should switch to the West Coast offense and run and gun and let it loose? Nah, man. I think what Josh McDaniels need to do is just what we've been doing the last few weeks. Keep it balanced, run first, run heavy, run often, take the air out of the football until need be. But then when you put the air in the football, make smart, sound play calls. I think this offense works. We've exhibited it working a lot in the National Football League. I just think that Josh McDaniels needs to get out of his own way, my bro. I seen yesterday that our offense looks like it's capable. It's just our coach needs to get out of his damn head and actually make some right calls instead of trying to get gritty for 4 minutes. God damn it. The flying wonderful Valerie Lynn. It's going to suck we have to play the Texans and Devonte Adams is suspended and Darren Waller is hurt. Supposedly and possibly still not have Foster Moreau. This is going to be a terrible situation. See, now let's get to this Devonte Adams situation. I don't think that Devonte Adams is going to get suspended. I think the optics of it looks bad, but this is really on the National Football League. I'm going to tell you why. The NFL security guards are supposed to clear the runway. If you look at the video from a fair and balanced viewpoint, Devonte Adams was walking. The guy was in his way. He just kind of snudged him out the way. He didn't just go and attack the guy. I don't think he's going to be suspended. I think this is much to do about nothing. I hope I'm wrong. I mean, I hope I'm right, but I just think it's much to do about nothing. Like, for real. Damn, man. Wait, hold on. My bad. My bad. I agree with your sentiments, Wasted. Thank you, John James. Appreciate you, dog. I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe. That's funny, man. Why was the little sister in KC a virgin? I don't know, Raider Critique. Because she was faster than her brothers. Oh! Raider, that was a terrible joke, Raider Critique. Terrible. Go to the back of the line, Raider Critique. It's terrible. Why didn't we get Daboll? Look what he's doing with Jones and the Giants. Because Brian Daboll never wanted to come to the Raiders. I don't think they interviewed him. Brian Daboll has giant roots. They wanted him. He went to the team he wanted to go to. He wanted to get a quarterback that was similar to Josh Allen, who has some of the same attributes. He got that, a big physical guy that can run, has the mobility, has a decent arm. He got the guy. He's making it work. And, that's dope. And it's like with McDaniels, man, McDaniels is the guy who needs to do some soul searching. McDaniels is the guy who needs to show some contrition. He's the guy who needs to go and look in the mirror and say, hey, man, this is on me. My guys are playing their ass off. You're talking about we got better as a team? No, you dragged this team down, you motherfucking rotten bastard. And you got to go there and you have to fix what you're doing. Because the analytics tell me that I would rather be tied than be losing. Motherfucker, man. Hammer, what is the deal, man? Hammer, thank you, bro. Salute, Hammer. Boogie's Mueller B. I think it's fair to say everything Carr does good as a quarterback are things every other QB in the league could do as well. It's the areas he's lacking that hurts us for 9 years. Boogie, listen, what I'm not going to do right now, bro, is that I'm not getting into the DC stuff right now. DC is the fucking least of our problems right now. Our problems start at the top. It is fucking Josh McDoucher. That is our problem. And guys, I'm very sorry. I had a rough day at work. I had a rough day with this Raider shit. I was up. I couldn't sleep, man. And I'm like yawning on air. I apologize, y'all. Like, for real. See, Juan Ponce, the reason why I don't think Harbaugh would have been better, bro, is because Harbaugh coming from the scenario that he's coming from, Harbaugh is Lord, ruler, and master over at the University of Michigan. He really is. He is the Lord, ruler, and master over there. He is poor little Lord Fauntleroy of Michigan. He does not want to come to the National Football League to not have total autonomy. And I didn't want that. I didn't want another coach coming here and holding his team hostage for another $100 million and being the de facto GM and coach. I didn't want that. I'm sorry. If Jim Harbaugh just wanted to coach, I'd be fine with it. Dump McDaniels after the season and then back up the money truck for Sean Payton. Brother, I don't want Sean Payton. And I know you're going to say, Wasted, you are wildin'. I don't want any more retreads. I don't want people who were great other places. I want to find the next great coach on our own that is our coach, bro. I don't want to go and get some guy who won somewhere else. Because most of the time when you win somewhere else, you're not going to win here. JJ been running like a man possessed. We need to continue him being the first runner on the first team. That's a fact. Listen, Josh Jacobs got a lot of children from what I hear. He's been dropping a lot of watermelon seeds, and he needs to collect his money, my guy. He needs to give Carr more blockers to let him air it out to Devonte. 2 tight ends, 1 running back. I don't know, shaking my head. Something to help win. I feel you, Chris. Wasted. Why do you think Dave Ziegler's been so quiet? I would love to hear what he has to say. But what is Dave Ziegler's a GM? What does Dave Ziegler got to be saying right now? Only time Dave Ziegler comes to play is when it's a blockbuster trade, man. I like the fact that Dave Ziegler's not all up in the videos, all up. You know what I'm saying? I like Dave Ziegler's doing his job. That makes me feel good. You want Robert Saleh? Robert Saleh is a head coach, brother. He's not taking that step backwards. Hey, what's up, bro? Hope all is well for you and your family. I have one question. How many games do we have to lose till we sign up till we sign help? And who would it be? Bro, I think that the trade deadline is in 2 weeks, bro. It's time for the Raiders to start kicking the tires on some guys to come in and help them out if they're trying to salvage this season and they're not just trying to mail it in for the rest of the season. But, their conduct and the way they play the next game will show us a lot. Bro, I was against getting Adams because I felt like we were more than a player away. And I said that too, brother. I wasn't against getting them, but I thought it was a pipe dream. And I felt like we were several players away, so why not get the several players? But if you get Adams, you can't fucking pass up one. But all I say is if we miss the playoffs, draft a QB and the rest of the day. That all depends because it's a positional thing. You might not have the kind of defender at that point in the draft that you want. Man, let me get down here. Circus Raider, my dog. 5 weeks, McDennis Allen has so far proven to be Belichick's glorified water boy. His motto is commitment to learning instead of commitment to excellence. This is more expensive than a Denver stint for him. That's a fact, bro. Way more. Your name here, McDaniels is the problem, man. Come on. How do we win 5 straight with who we had last year, Rich Bisaccia, at the end of the season? It's looking like he might be. My brother's in the place. The Kingpin's in the place, y'all. Salute to my bro Docs, man. What is the deal, man? Yo, man. Brother, that L, listen, man. I'm still recovering, bro. That's why I had to get in here. I had to kick it with everybody, bro. That L hurt so bad, bro, where, I had to reassess some things, man. One, the season's not over. It's not over. I'm not giving up on this team. We're not a fan base of quitters. We're not quitting on the team, bro. But what it made me realize is, man, this fucking team right here, bro, has the best fans in the world, and they better fucking realize it. Because we're all devastated, and we in here talking Raider football. No other fan base is like this, man. I don't care what nobody says. Josh McDaniels. He's kind of like a head coach, but not really. I like everybody is frustrated by the losing, but I think we're about to go on a run. I don't know about all of that. Wasted. Why has Dave Ziegler been so quiet? I would love to hear what he has to say. But bro, like Van City, what's he gonna say? He put this roster together. They only got but so much cap spaces. He's not coaching them. These look like, bro, schematically, this team is a good team, bro. They're like on paper, they're a good team and they're competitive. So that's all you can ask for from a GM. That's all you can ask for. The problem is the coaching. And Dave Ziegler sees this. Everyone sees this. It is the coaching, my brother. I quit on him last night. I'll be back next Sunday, sold again. That's a fact, bro. This shit is a sickness, man. We are in an abusive relationship, Graf. I know it. You know, we all know it, bro. We're in an abusive relationship with the Raiders. They are abusing us. Robert Cisnero, Derek Brown, Dante Jackson, or go get a JC Horn. They're not getting rid of JC Horn. I seriously doubt they get rid of Dante Jackson. Derek Brown, maybe, if there's a fire sale, because they fired their coach, right? But that's a big if. But my thing is, I'm willing to give up to a second round pick for any of those guys. Robert, I'm telling you right now, I'm willing to do it, brother. The season is not over, brother. The Raider Equinox will still be upon us. I'm not gonna say it anymore, bro, because I don't want to feel like I'm jinxing us. So the season's not over, as I'm gonna say. Brian Chavez, as a fan, I need this bye week more than the players. Yeah, man, this shit is stressful, bro. Bro, I literally broke my fucking old television that was in my kitchen. I punched the hole through it. My hand is all fucking swollen and fucked up, bro. I don't even want to show y'all, man. I feel like fucking the Penguin on Batman Returns, man. Got a cobblepot fucking hand, bro. It's crazy. Brave Raider, Rick, what's up, bro? The future QB of the Raiders is speaking to us right now. He will say the wasted word of the day in the huddle. That is from your lips to God's ears. He will say splendiferous even. He will say something, Rick. How many more before someone has to go and who? Bro, you can't do anything in the season, bro. That's the reason why bro, you gotta let it all play out, bro. We gotta watch the movie to the end to see what really happens. I don't think anything is gonna change in real time. Because what's the alternative? Okay, you fire McDaniels, and then who you got coaching the team? Mick Lombardi, Rob Ryan, Patrick Graham. You don't want that, bro. You don't want that. We don't have a guy on this roster who has former head coach. Well, you have some guys probably that have been in line to be a head coach that have been around the league a long time, but nobody is going to excite you. It's not like last year where you had guys like Tom Cable who had been a head coach, Richie B, who had been a well-respected and well-renowned, guy around the football league and very knowledgeable. We had a couple of guys that we can go to last year. You can't do anything. And last year was a crazy situation, man. I don't want us to go back to that crazy haphazard Raider way. I just want this thing to play out and see what happens because things can turn around. So what would that look like if we wanted to be like 10-7? Wait a minute. I'm not giving up on the team, but I'm not defending the team. They should rename the team to the Las Vegas part-timers because they can't play for 4 quarters. He's stupid, yo. Mark Davis needs to have a sit-down with the coaching staff. First and foremost, Mark Davis needs to have a sit-down with his barber. That's first and foremost. He needs to take that cereal bowl and tell him to stop cutting his hairline around it. That's one. Then 2, he needs to go dig into Josh McDaniels shit, man. Hammer! Last year, we overcame a lot to make the playoffs. We come back from the bye and need to all be on the same page. Fuck your adversity. Time for a comeback. I'd rather shit on my hands and clap than give up on the Raiders. That's coming strictly from my man Hammer, man. Jeff Walker, my brother, seriously, listen to you. You would do a better job. You should be the Raiders coach. I'm all for it. Jeff Walker, I wish, man. I wish, brother. I used to be in 2 abusive relationships. I got rid of the wife, but I can't seem to part ways with the Raiders. I know Raider critique, man. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. I went to work. I had to cover up my black eye from the Raiders, man. Shit is crazy, dog. I don't want to make light of anybody, man. They are who they thought we were, and we let them off the hook. That loss was as bad as the Tuck rule to me. Jamal Williams, can't say it was, but it's right up under there. Tuck rule was different. It was a playoff game, dog. That's just it's a little different, bro. My buddy who's a Cowboy fan said after the Jones roughing the passer call that the fan reaction to do it, they will spend the rest of the night calling flags in the red. Bro, makeup calls. We're going to get into that, and I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to read some more of these chats, and we're going to get into the officiating in the National Football League, bro. It's not the coaching. They're getting unlucky. Last year's team could have been a 4-win team. They won a lot of close games. Sometimes it's just luck, bro. Luck is when preparation meets opportunity, brother. There's no such thing as luck, my brother. Luck is where preparation meets opportunity, dog. These guys are calling the wrong shit. So will you tell me that Josh McDaniels going for a 2-point conversion instead of kicking a fucking extra point was being unlucky? That's making a bad decision, dog. There are a lot of things that have gone on during this season that are just bad. Like, yo, it's not being unlucky by not running the football when you see Josh Jacobs is running through the defense like a hot knife through butter. It's like, oh, Josh Jacobs got 13 yards. You know what? Let me not do that again because I don't want to get yards. Let me run a fucking trick play so I can lose yards because that's how you win football games. Come on, man. Give me a break. Wasted. Our defense is garbage, bro. Bro, our defense is not garbage, bro. What do you expect? You have a league where if you blow a kiss at the quarterback, you get a fine. If you touch a receiver, you get a fine. Like, nobody is playing world-beating, smash-mouth, fucking Baltimore Raven defense nowadays. It's just not happening like that anymore, bro. The fact that they gave us a chance in the fourth quarter was enough for me and got us the ball back. Daniel Malero, my dog, wasted. Feel like that guy from Scary Movie. Yeah, that's right, man. Put it in a strong hand. That's right, man. I feel terrible right now. Mike Nino, 35 years of Raider fan. Damn, I need this bye week. Yeah, man. Definitely do, man. I do too, my brother. I took a look at Waller's Instagram, and he's getting cooked. I don't condone harassment like that, but I'm not going to defend him for what I've seen in 5 weeks. When the going gets tough, the cramps cramp up. And that's what the fuck's going on with that guy. He should be getting cooked. F him. Salute, Wasted. Appreciate you and Docs for all y'all do. We will bounce back as a nation. Smoke Man Joe, thank you for recognizing the real of what we doing out here. Me and my bro Docs, man. My brother Andy, man. Renfro for McCaffrey, never in a million years will that ever happen, bro. Never. Never, ever, ever. We didn't go without a fight. These are the Chiefs. We went against them and gave them a run for their money. We get them back at home again. SVT Vasquez, I love you. You my dog. You have a dope-ass Mustang, too. But SVT, that sounds like a moral victory, and moral victory are for losers, brother. I don't care about no moral victories, man. I want to win. Best game JJ has had in his career, and we couldn't win the damn game. There's so many things that happened yesterday, man. Like, we're like the first team to have so many fucking things happen and not win a game. It's ridiculous, bro. I mean, it is shameful that we didn't win, bro. Shameful. Shameful. It's ridiculous, man. The Raiders had a 150-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver, Devonte Adams, 150-yard rusher, Josh Jacobs, no turnovers, no more than 2 punts. They're the first team in NFL history to do all those in a game but still fucking lose. It is ridiculous that we lost, man. Yo, I think the refs stole the show from us on the final drive with the Adams no catch. Yeah, they definitely did. I mean, I don't think Adams caught that one though. I'm gonna be for real with you. I don't personally. When I saw it in slow motion, but that's paralysis by analysis, bro. Head coach wasted, DC Docs, OC, Andy, special teams hammer, O-line coach Sanjeet. And then I ain't gonna name the other cat. Just tuning in, bro. That game had me sick. Had him in the corner against the ropes. We win. They don't reverse Devontae's catch. They didn't give an explanation either. They didn't have to, bro. He didn't get 2 feet down, brother. Let's call it how it is. This was a meltdown. Now, look, there's 2 things that I want to get into, guys. My dog, Ray, what's up, man? I just want to know they aren't mentioning him anymore. Who we talking about? Who are we talking about, yo? Bro, I mean, look, I saw something different because I saw like he didn't have full control of the ball. I'm just going off of their rules. I see what they saw. They were saying that he didn't have the ball all the way and get 2 feet down. That's what I saw. I'm just being honest. But the thing that disturbed me more was them not running on 3rd and 1. And that Kuntz call was horrendous. Horrendous. Fucking horrendous, yo. How you say the ref stole a game and then you say the truth about Adams non-catch? J-Rod, what in the fuck? I didn't say the refs stole the game. I said the officiating was horrendous. But the refs on both sides were fucking up. The refs did fuck us. But in that instance, they got it right. I don't understand why the 2 aren't mutually exclusive. CBC, J-Rod, I see you have a Steelers emblem up. You just want to be Trolly McTroll a lot. So come on with the trolling, J-Rod. But if it gets too much, you're getting blocked. I'll make $50K a year to run the players out water. Oh, you bugged out. That's right. Raider critique. That's right. Give him the water boy thing. McDaniel caused last night's loss. That's a fact, bro. Unknown Raider guy. That is a factory, bro. Been bad. He didn't have control and stepped out of bounds, bro. Thank you, been bad. I'm just being honest, dog. You know, I can't get up here and lie to y'all, man. Will you tell me the refs had to pull a tuck rule, tied play out of their book on that hold, on that field goal? They missed giving Kansas City a touchdown. That's the referees robbing us. Now, that was some robbery shit. That's some robbery shit, bro. J-Rod, man. I'm going to ask the chat. Chat, are we going to block J-Rod or should we let him sit here and watch us be great? Just asking. Ready to take over. My dog. It wasn't a catch. The ball was still moving. The catch is deemed once he has possession of the ball, and he didn't have possession of the ball. His feet were out. Jack Burton wasted. I feel sick. I feel sick too, bro. That's why we in here kicking it. Now, bro, we going to get into something, yo. The Devonte Adams thing. Devonte Adams is walking out. Kid was in the way. He pushes the kid out of the way. Now the kid is trying to run a bag up on Devonte Adams. They're trying to dirty him up. They're trying to sully his name. And I think it's disgusting, bro. He didn't fucking hurt this guy. And I just hate the fact that Devonte Adams is catching the fucking flack from being a Raider, man. It just sucks, man. It's just all the way around. This shit is all bad, man. So it's just fucking terrible, man. And the officials yesterday was ridiculous, bro. The NFL needs to do something about it. I know these guys are human beings, man, but these guys officiated that game like they thought they were going to be fucking gang raped if they didn't do. It was ridiculous. They looked like a bunch of scared guys in a prison yard. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous. The cameraman timed that perfect. He was looking at Devonte Adams and saw Devonte was frustrated. He jumped right out in front of him like that. Don't tell me it ain't suspicious. No, it's not because of the way he went about it afterwards. He didn't accept his apology. He went to the police to file a police report. Then he's going to say his neck, his back, and all of that shit. The guy's a fucking troll and a loser. Fuck that guy. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. And if the league suspends him, man, I'm going to go fucking nuclear on the National Football League. Listen, y'all, what we saw last night was them finally clicking. Winning streak time. Robbie, look, I don't want to hear winning streak time until they're 2-3 wins in. I'm not doing this no more, bro. They were supposed to click after Tennessee. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it, bro. I'm not doing it. Wasted. Honestly, feel like once Kansas City decided to go for 2 instead of kicking the extra point, that was a big fuck you. I think McDaniels had made up his mind to go for 2 points the next time. Yeah, probably, man. How did you become a Raiders fan from the East Coast? Christopher Suggs, man, we've gone over this a million times, bro. So you must not be a fan of Raider Nation Unlimited, man. I've been a Raider fan since I was a kid. I have family from over there, bro. And I've been a fan since I was a little kid. And the first fucking Super Bowl I vividly remember was the 1984 Super Bowl. I was a huge Bo Jackson fan, huge Marcus Allen fan. I just love the Raiders, man. I got family from the town, so you already know. Oh shit, man. Yo, thank you for dropping the $20 Super Raiders. Yo, Murph. Thank you, bro. Appreciate y'all. Preach. Ridiculous that DA7 is 17 is catching the heat. Keep up the great work, my friend. Yo, thank you, my brother. Appreciate you, dog. And like, seriously, bro, it's ridiculous, man. Like, listen, at the end of the day, it's first of all, NFL security should clear the way to the locker room anyway. I just feel like the ruse was in on the Raiders the whole game. I feel like the way the referees came out and just totally changed the tide of the game. They changed the tide of the game with their whistle as soon as the second half was out. Feel like Andy Reid having a long, stern talk with the referees is out of fucking bounds. Lincoln Kennedy talked about that. Then I feel like this whole thing with Devonte Adams leaving is an issue too. And then it just seems like to me, Davante Adams is as pissed as Josh McDaniels should be. Josh McDaniels, to me, has shown, I said this earlier in the show, no contrition. He's shown no anger. He hasn't taken responsibility one time. To me, I think that for me, if Josh McDaniels does not at least get us 10 wins, bro, you have to seriously consider the decision you made. Now, I don't want to see this be the Helter Skelter Raiders. I don't want to see us go and bring another guy in. I don't want to see that. But what I want to see is I want the owner after this season to give him another season. Let him bring Derek back, draft a quarterback to sit behind Derek, and I want the owner to put him on notice and let him know, listen, this is the year. You don't make the playoffs, everybody's gone. Just letting you know. That's pretty much where I'm at. He was screaming at Kuntz. LOL, did you see? Yeah, bro. I saw that too. That was ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. Way to have your guys back, McDoucher. Did, did any of the rest of the fans throwing beer about? No, they're not going to do that, bro. And that's the thing, man. A lot of this shit, man, it's all bullshit, bro. It's like the thing with the Kyler Murray thing. It's all bullshit, bro. When you really, that's why I'm glad they do have like slow motion and replay. When you go and you look at the Devonte Adams thing, any judge or police officer worth their salt looking at that, they're gonna be like, that was bullshit. Honest mistake, bro. Get over it. I still have the Raiders' last championship when they won back in '84 against the Redskins on DVD. I had it on tape when I was 21. Now I'm 60. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, man. Yo, Murph is in a place to be, man. How legendary is it for Murph to pull up on my show, man? Murph, dog. It means a lot, bro. Seriously. But guys, man, listen. Your brother Wasted is running out of gas, man. I was up to 3:00 in the morning last night, man. Got up this morning and went to work, man. And I just, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I think it's time for us to get up out of here, man. What do y'all think, man? But yeah, yo, like you said, thank God for all the camera angles. That's a factory, my brother. Wasted. The NFL tried to make a mockery of us and then went to social media to try to destroy Davante. And the team would not stand for this. We are a legendary franchise, respected, and we need to get back to that. I feel good because we should have won. That's how I feel. It's an L, but on to the next. LOL. Hey, man, I wish I was as laid back as you about this. I still feel like shit. I bet you that guy, after he made the police report, went to the hospital. And I wouldn't be surprised if Kansas City Hospital says he has a broken neck or some dumb crap like that. Yeah, man. I can see the rules coming in, man. I can see it. So we're not going to hold the defense accountable. Why stop blitzing when it's working for you? Ready to take over. Bro, it's not about not holding them accountable. It's about, yo, let's look at what went on. Let's look at the formations they were using. Let's look at what happened. Let's look at the fact that, yo, Nate Hobbs has a fucking club on his hand, bro. It's not that we're not holding them accountable, bro. Like, it was a great game, bro. But it was a game that the defense gave the offense a chance to win the game at the end, bro. They got stops when it mattered. This ain't on the defense, bro. Like the days of having a suffocating defense that slows people down to that point, especially a team with a quarterback that's as special as Patrick Mahomes, is very, very, very slim and none, brother. Facts. I would be so happy to hear Josh just one time say, man, this was on me, nation. I'd be able to forgive him a little bit. I think he's an arrogant douchebag. I don't think he's going to do that. This is my personal opinion. Wait a minute. Something else I just saw I got to get to. But yeah, guys, listen, man. Love all of y'all. Appreciate all of y'all. Alfredo, that is the comment of the day. I hate the Chiefs too. Fuck them. But guys, man, love all of y'all, man. Your brother Wasted is effed up right now, man. I need to go and lay down, brother. I need to get some sleep. I think this is going to be an early night for old man Wasted, man. You guys have a terrific night, a beautiful night. I hope that the rant line that we've just had has gotten this all out of our system. We got a bye week this week, y'all. We're going to be back at you. But, yo, let's leave this thing in the past, man. It's a long season ahead of us. We got a bye week. Hopefully the Raiders make a few moves to improve this team. And let's hope going forward that we start stacking some wins, man. It'd be nice over the next couple of wins to get back to 500. So the race to 500 starts, y'all. Listen, I'm out of here like yesterday, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Raider Nation Unlimited. Your brother Wasted signing off. Peace be with y'all, man. And y'all remember something, man. If anybody tries to talk that bullshit to y'all about this Chiefs bullshit win, tell them.
Angry man, what you doing here? Man, sit your ass down.
You damn right, man. Y'all have a good night.